Hello YouTube, this is Robot777 here, and today I'm going to be doing another Hotel Transylvania theory, and it's another one about Martha. This one's actually about why the humans decided to kill her. So, this one's actually really interesting, unlike the last one. It's not usually we get a theory about, why she died instead of how she died. It's a really cool, really cool theory, very creative, and this theory was requested by Lizette O. It kind of sounds Spanish if you say it really fast. Lizette O. I've subscribed. I'll subscribe to anyone who requests cartoon theory on my channel. That's the profile picture. And remember, guys and girls, if you request a cartoon theory on my channel, you'll get a shout out. Your channel mentioned. And for the month of October, I'm only going to be doing Halloween cartoon theories. To celebrate the month of October. So, it's got to be Halloween. It can't just be scary. It actually has to be a movie released in October or about Halloween. I mean, a scary animated movie, an animated movie, like a scary animated movie released in October, or an animated movie that takes place around Halloween. So oh sorry, I had a really big tongue tie there. And this theory it's very good. This theory is, was Martha actually a human? Now, when you think about it, this really does make a lot of sense. Now basically, this theory involves it's kind of like changing your last name. Since they were going to be married, she thought to herself, maybe I should become a vampire to complete the marriage. So Dracula took it upon. Oops, why is the camera gone really blurry? There we go. So Dracula took it upon himself to bite her, so they both became vampires. And since Dracula moved into Martha's house, people were really outraged about this, about Dracula, about monsters being with humans. So that's why the angry mob went outside of her house. Now, evidence of this is that why else would an angry mob be outside of a person's house if they were already living there? Because surely, unless you're super dumb, you'd know if there was a vampire living right next door. And also, there's one scene in the movie where what's her name, Mavis, she says, a lot of people actually don't mention this in the theory, but it's really cool. They say they didn't mention this in the theory, but I think this kind of tags along with it. She says, why don't you ever tell me about how you and Mom met? And the reason why he doesn't tell his daughter about this is because Dracula can't help feel half responsible about Martha's death, a lot like Greg Universe and Rose Quartz in Steven Universe. And I know you're thinking, oh, but what about that scene where it says two bats crash in the night and it was love at first sight? Oh, this theory is debunked. Well, actually, it's not debunked just yet, because what if she actually knew she was going to become a bat? Because, kind of like how last names, they say they were already, the last name they were given, you kind of like, because since she classes herself as a monster, once writing about it, you'd say that you were already, emotionally a monster. So, Samantha, that kind of sounds pretty bad. You're a monster, no offense, Martha Juice. I'm probably going to get all these Martha supporters in the comment section, So, that's a really cool theory. I really, enjoyed doing it. It's really great. Keep these Halloween cartoon theories coming. They're really great. And don't forget to check out that channel. And please don't dislike, because every time you dislike, it makes me feel like going.